Did Adam and Eve have a primitive mentality? We could say it. For example, with all the theories of the 70s, for example Father Gustave Martelet, who showed that Adam and Eve was the symbol of a humanity emerging gradually from the animal gang, and archaeological excavations, I would even paleontological on old animal humans, seem to confirm it, with the Neanderthal man whose encampments are purely wild, no order. It's food, that's all, and then there you go. No fine arts, no tombs organized for death in any case, before the arrival of modern man. On the other hand, there was Saint Thomas Aquinas, who said, Adam and Eve, with original grace, were scientists in all. That is to say, not only did they know wisdom, where did I come from? From God. Who am I? A being with a spiritual soul made for eternity. Where am I going? In eternal life if I obey the commandments of God, to put humility and love in my life. And Saint Thomas Aquinas said that they were also the best in physics, technology, chemistry, all sciences, because they had original grace. What has the Church done to this? Well, she has issued dogmatic references. A dogmatic reference to say that the original grace of Adam and Eve makes them wise, that is, they have the fullness they need. Knowledge, the three fundamental questions. Where am I from? Who am I? Where am I going? And it is absolutely necessary because, being the source of all the living spiritual life that will come down from them, they will have to commit themselves as patriarchs. And so, they are not in animal manners. On the other hand, as to affirm that they would be good in techniques, that they would be able, for example, to invent gunpowder, to hunt, no. It's not worth it. We can see that it does not concern the doctrine of salvation and that it is up to science to observe, and it is clear that the descendants of spiritual men have invented everything. They first had to learn to cut pieces of wood and then stones to hunt, in a world that had become hostile, after original sin. Therefore, original grace makes them children of God, not primitive beings. They are in an intense mystical life that comes from the presence of God in their souls. A presence which is not the beatific vision but which is the greatest and which far exceeds what can live the deepest contemplative today. This grace is accompanied by an infused science of what concerns them and which the Bible describes. Do not eat this tree of knowledge of good and evil. That means, do not choose what's right and what's wrong. Obey God who tells you that good is this, it is the gospel, and the evil, it is the exaltation of oneself to the scorn of God and neighbor.